In the shadowed corners of American folklore, where whispers of the unknown intertwine with the fabric of history, emerges a tale as haunting as it is enigmatic: the Mothman. Born in the eerie twilight of Point Pleasant, West Virginia, this legend took root in the winter of 1966, when two ordinary citizens, Roger and Betty Hynek, claimed to have glimpsed a creature of otherworldly grace, a towering, winged being with eyes that burned like embers. Their account, dismissed at first as a fleeting hallucination, would soon spiral into a phenomenon that defied logic and ignited a firestorm of speculation. As the sightings multiplied, so too did the questions. Was this a harbinger of doom, a guardian of secrets, or merely a product of a fractured mind? The Mothman's origins are steeped in mystery, cloaked in the fog of a small town grappling with the inexplicable. Yet, its story transcends the boundaries of a single place and time. It echoes through the annals of folklore, drawing parallels to ancient myths of winged spirits and celestial omens. The Mothman became a symbol of the unknown, a bridge between the rational and the surreal. As the decades passed, its legend grew, fueled by the tragic collapse of the Silver Bridge in 1967, a disaster that left the town reeling and the Mothman's prophecy haunting the collective memory of Point Pleasant. Today, the Mothman stands not as a mere creature of the night, but as a testament to the human fascination with the inexplicable. Its origins may be shrouded in ambiguity, but its legacy is undeniable. A beacon for those who dare to look beyond the veil of the ordinary and into the depths of the unknown. In the quiet, mist-shrouded town of Point Pleasant, West Virginia, a tale began to unfold that would echo through the decades. It was the autumn of 1966, a time when the air was thick with mystery and the shadows of the forest seemed to whisper secrets. The first sightings came not as a single moment, but as a series of chilling encounters that would forever alter the course of the town's history. On a moonless night, a group of teenagers, their breath visible in the cold air, stumbled upon a creature unlike anything they had ever seen. It stood at the edge of the woods, its wings spanning an impossible width, casting an eerie glow that seemed to pierce the darkness. Eyes, luminous and unblinking, locked onto them with an intelligence that sent a shiver down their spines. The Mothman had revealed itself. Days later, another witness, a factory worker named Roger Leclerc, would recount a similar encounter, this time in broad daylight. He described a towering figure with wings that shimmered like oil on water, its presence both mesmerizing and terrifying. The sighting spread like wildfire, igniting fear and fascination in equal measure. Locals spoke of a creature that seemed to appear only in moments of crisis, as if it were a harbinger of doom. Yet, there was an undeniable allure to the Mothman, a magnetic pull that drew people to the edges of their sanity, desperate to catch a glimpse of the unknown. The town, once a quiet haven, became a crucible of myth and mystery, its streets haunted by the question, what had awakened in the shadows of Point Pleasant? The Mothman was no longer just a legend. It was a force, a specter of the unknown, and the world would never look at Point Pleasant the same way again. On the cold night of December 15th, 1977, the Silver Bridge collapsed without warning, sending 46 lives into the icy waters of the Ohio River. But long before that fateful moment, the townspeople of Point Pleasant whispered of a creature with glowing red eyes and wings like a bat, a harbinger of doom. A harbinger of doom. The Mothman. For months prior, locals spoke of its eerie presence, a silent sentinel watching over the rusting steel beams of the bridge. Some called it a warning. Others dismissed it as folklore. Yet, as the days leading up to the collapse unfolded, the Mothman's sightings grew more frequent, more desperate. On the night before the disaster, A man claimed to see the creature perched atop the bridge, its wings trembling in the wind. The next morning, the bridge groaned and shattered. The Mothman's warning had gone unheeded. In the aftermath, the tragedy became a symbol of humanity's fragile grasp on fate. The Mothman, once a shadow in the woods, was now etched into history, a ghost of steel and sorrow. Decades later, the legend endures, not just as a tale of terror, but as a haunting reminder that some warnings are written in the stars. The Mothman's eyes still glow in the darkness, watching, waiting, as if to ask, "Did we listen? Or were we doomed from the start?" In the shadowed alleys of Point Pleasant, where the Ohio River whispers secrets to the wind, the Mothman emerged, not as a myth, but as a specter etched into the minds of those who witnessed its haunting presence. Eyewitness accounts paint a tapestry of terror and fascination, each thread woven with the trembling recollections of those who dared to look into the abyss. On the night of November 15, 1966, Roger and Linda Peterson stood frozen on their porch, their breath stolen by the sight of a creature that defied reason, a towering figure with wings like molten silver, eyes burning with an otherworldly red glow, and a voice that resonated through the air like a distant thunderclap. It was as if the sky had torn open, Linda later recalled, her voice trembling with the weight of memory. Others followed, their testimonies converging into a chilling symphony of detail, a being with a human silhouette, yet alien in its grace, moving with a purpose that felt both predatory and mournful. The Mothman's wings, they said, shimmered with an iridescence that shifted with the moonlight, casting fractured shadows that danced across the ground. Some claimed to hear its whispers, a language that bypassed the ears and struck the soul. Yet, the most haunting accounts came from those who felt its gaze, a piercing, unblinking stare that seemed to peel back the veil of reality, leaving behind only questions. As the years passed, these stories multiplied, each one a fragment of a puzzle that refused to be solved. The Mothman became more than a creature. It became a symbol of the unknown, a reminder that some mysteries are not meant to be unraveled. And in the hearts of those who witnessed it, the image remains, a figure of wings and wonder, forever etched in the annals of the uncanny. In the shadowed alleys of Point Pleasant, West Virginia, the legend of the Mothman transcends mere folklore. It becomes a living, breathing testament to the intersection of fear, faith, and the unknown. For decades, the creature has been etched into the collective memory of the region, not as a monster, but as a harbinger of change, a guardian of secrets, and a mirror to the human psyche. Locals whisper of its glowing eyes, its wings like molten silver, and its eerie presence that precedes disasters. The Mothman is not just a figure of terror, it is a symbol of the town's resilience, a bridge between the tangible and the supernatural. Stories passed down through generations paint it as a protector of the weak, a warning sign etched in the stars, and a reminder that the natural world holds power beyond human comprehension. During the 1960s, when the Silver Bridge collapsed, taking 46 lives, the Mothman sightings surged, fueling theories that it was a harbinger of doom. Yet, in the decades since, the creature has evolved in local lore. From a portent of tragedy to a spiritual guide, a guardian of the town's hidden truths. Elders speak of rituals performed to appease it, of children who claim to have seen its shadow before storms, and of the Mothman's role in uniting a fractured community. It is a tale of duality, a creature of darkness and light, of fear and reverence. In Point Pleasant, the Mothman is not just a myth. It is a part of the land, a part of the people, and a reminder that some mysteries are meant to endure. As the sun sets over the Ohio River, the legend lives on, woven into the very fabric of the town's soul, waiting for the next generation to listen. In the shadow of the unknown, scientists and skeptics have long sought to unravel the enigma of the Mothman. Could this spectral figure be a product of the human mind? A manifestation of fear and fascination intertwined? Some theories suggest mass hysteria, a collective delusion born from the eerie silence of Point Pleasant's forests and the whispers of the Ohio River. Others argue that the Mothman is a misidentification, a fleeting glimpse of an unknown animal, perhaps a rare bird, or a nocturnal predator cloaked in myth. Yet the most tantalizing explanations delve into the realm of the paranormal. Could the Mothman be a harbinger of cosmic forces, a bridge between the seen and the unseen? Theories abound. Some link its appearance to the magnetic anomalies near the West Virginia hills, while others speculate on the influence of the nearby nuclear facility, where radiation and reality blur. Even the most rational minds cannot ignore the eerie synchronicity of its sightings, always before disasters, always in moments of profound human vulnerability. As the sun sets over the Ohio River, the line between science and superstition grows thin. The Mothman remains an unsolved riddle, a testament to the limits of human understanding. But what if the truth lies not in the data, but in the stories we tell? In the flicker of a shadow, in the echo of a wing beat, the mystery endures, a reminder that some questions are meant to linger, forever dancing on the edge of the known and the impossible. From the shadowy alleys of Point Pleasant to the far reaches of global pop culture, the Mothman has transcended its origins to become a symbol of the unknown, a harbinger of mystery, and a mirror to humanity's deepest fears and fascinations. In films, television, literature, and even video games, the Mothman's wings have swept across the imagination of millions. It is a creature that defies logic, a bridge between the tangible and the supernatural, forever haunting the edges of reality. In the 2002 film, The Mothman Prophecies, its presence is both chilling and mesmerizing, a silent witness to the unraveling of a small town's fate. Decades later, its shadow lingers in modern media, from the eerie whispers of Stranger Things to the haunting landscapes of Silent Hill, where its wings flutter in the void between worlds. Books have chronicled its legend, turning folklore into fiction, while artists and filmmakers have reimagined it as a cosmic force, a guardian of secrets, or a harbinger of doom. Yet beyond the spectacle, the Mothman remains a profound metaphor, a reminder of the mysteries that lie just beyond our grasp, of the thin veil separating the known from the unknown. Its story is not merely one of terror, but of connection, a tale that binds generations, cultures, and imaginations across time. As its wings continue to sweep through the annals of pop culture, the Mothman stands as a testament to the power of myth, a creature that refuses to be forgotten, and a symbol that will forever haunt the corners of our collective consciousness. In the shadow of the Ohio River, Point Pleasant emerged from the annals of mystery into the spotlight of global fascination. The Mothman, a creature born from whispers and witness to the unexplainable, transformed this once quiet town into a pilgrimage site for the curious, the brave, and the believers. As the legend spread, so did the tides of visitors, turning the eerie tales of 1966 into a beacon for tourism. Local businesses, once tethered to the rhythms of small-town life, now thrived under the glow of neon signs and the hum of souvenir shops. The Mothman's shadow stretched far beyond the hills of West Virginia, drawing thrill-seekers, paranormal investigators, and history buffs from every corner of the world. Annual festivals, haunted tours, and the Mothman Museum became pillars of a new economy, where the line between myth and reality blurred. Yet, this prosperity came with a price, balancing the allure of the unknown with the demands of modernity. The town's identity, once rooted in simplicity, now danced on the edge of spectacle. Still, the Mothman's legacy endured, etching itself into the very soul of Point Pleasant. It was no longer just a tale of terror. It was a testament to resilience, a symbol of how a single mystery could ignite a revolution in commerce and culture. The economy, once fragile, now pulsed with the energy of a town reborn. And as the sun set over the river, casting long shadows across the land, one truth remained. The Mothman was not just a legend. It was a force, a catalyst that turned fear into fortune and a small town into a legend of its own. Theories about the Mothman's true nature have multiplied like shadows in the night, each more enigmatic than the last. Some claim it is a harbinger of doom, a cosmic entity that appears only when the fabric of reality begins to fray. Others whisper that it is a being from another dimension, a creature of pure energy that transcends the boundaries of time and space. Could it be a manifestation of the unknown, a bridge between the seen and the unseen? The Mothman's origins remain shrouded in mystery, but its legend has only grown stronger with each passing year. Some researchers believe it is a psychic phenomenon, a collective hallucination born from the fears and hopes of those who witnessed it. Others argue it is a biological anomaly, a species that has existed in the shadows of the Appalachian forests for centuries, waiting for the right moment to reveal itself. The government, too, has been drawn into the fray, with some suggesting that the Mothman was a classified experiment, gone wrong, a creature engineered in secret laboratories. Yet, the most haunting theory of all is that the Mothman is not a creature at all, but a symbol, a representation of humanity's deepest fears and the unknown forces that lurk beyond our understanding. Whether it is a guardian, a warning, or a mystery that will never be solved, the Mothman continues to captivate the imagination of the world. Its story is a testament to the power of the unknown, a reminder that some secrets are meant to endure. As the night falls and the shadows lengthen, the question remains, what lies beyond the veil of the Mothman's legend? The Mothman endures, not as a relic of the past, but as a living legend that continues to haunt the collective imagination. Decades after its first sightings in Point Pleasant, West Virginia, the creature remains an enigma, a bridge between the known and the unknown. Today, its story is etched into the fabric of local culture, where whispers of the Mothman echo through forests, alleys, and the hearts of those who still believe. Legends persist, tales of its glowing eyes, its silent flight, and its eerie presence before disasters. Some claim it is a guardian, a harbinger of change, or a symbol of the unexplainable forces that linger just beyond human comprehension. Beliefs have evolved, yet they remain as fervent as ever. The Mothman Festival, held annually in Point Pleasant, draws thousands, a testament to the creature's grip on the public psyche. Yet, mysteries remain unresolved. Scientists dismiss it as a misidentification, a product of fear and folklore. But for others, the Mothman is real, a phenomenon that defies logic, a shadow that refuses to be exorcised. Its legacy thrives in books, documentaries, and the countless stories shared by those who swear they've seen. The Mothman is no longer confined to the 1960s. It lives in the modern world, a reminder that some mysteries are too vast, too haunting to be solved. As the night falls over Point Pleasant, the wind carries the question, what if the Mothman is still watching? What if it has never truly left us? The answer, like the creature itself, remains hidden in the shadows of the unknown.